I remain your humble host, Elizabeth Daniel. Okay, people, I don't feel like sitting today, so yeah, that's why I'm standing. Okay, people, so today being Tuesday, we're not really going to have any major discussion. We're going to do a Q&A today. Yes, a question and answer session today with Elizabeth Daniel. So for the past 2-3 Tuesdays, we've had talks on relationships and all. So today I'm reviewing the questions that people have asked me from the old series and all. So that's what we're going to review today. And I also got some of the questions from Quora. It's actually Quora. Anyways, Quora, Quora. Yeah, so you get the idea. So basically, I'm going to be reviewing the questions. So hang on, guys. And in the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment, guys. As I said, this is just my own. So let it be noted, I'm no expert in a relationship field, but I'm just going to try to answer these questions according to my own knowledge, how I feel it should be. Yeah, so if you guys have another opinion, please reach out to me via my mail or drop a comment. So thank you guys for today's own. So everybody see, right? See, this is my journal. I wrote the questions down there, and I'm going to open to the page where I did write it down. Okay, great. So I found this. So I'm going to be taking the questions one by one. Hang on, guys. We're about to start. First question. This one says, quite funny. Not really funny, but yeah. What do I do if I've been in a long-term relationship with someone who doesn't match my effort, or emotion? That's in the relationship. So you've been in a long-term relationship with, and your partner is not really matching up to the emotions that you're giving, the effort that you're putting into making the relationship work. First off, as I said, I'm not a relationship expert, but I feel you guys, for you to say a long-term relationship, that means you guys have been together for a very long time. First, I don't feel someone would actually be in a relationship for that quite long a while if the person is not willing to make it work, or if the person really doesn't have a bit of feelings for you, except maybe it's forced and all. But in the case whereby both of you actually agree to it, you're willing to it, well, I don't feel that the person just shut out. So first thing I feel you should do is talk to your partner. Communication is key in every relationship, so you have to talk to your partner. Okay, babe, I feel that you're not loving me as much as I'm loving you. You're not really putting so much effort to making this relationship work. Hear what he or she has to say. Maybe you don't just understand things from the person's perspective. You know, for an extrovert that is an introvert, you might also have this issue because you might feel like the person is not really doing much like you want at all. So you might not understand what the person is actually saying and what the person is feeling and all, and why the person is acting that way. So first, talk to the person. And then if after you talk and then you monitor it for quite a while and it's still feeling the same way, you're feeling depressed that this person doesn't love you as much, please, if you're not married, I feel like it's just a body relationship. Sorry, not a body relationship, but yeah, I feel you should just move on. If you're not feeling appreciated in that relationship, you don't feel that person is willing to make the relationship work, because at the end of the day, you just be making yourself sad unnecessarily. Yeah, so just move on, basically. So yeah, that's that. I said this is just my own view. I'm just a small girl, please, people. Yeah, so next question, let's open the journal. What do you do when your man falls in love with another person, while still in a relationship with you? Is it possible for him to overcome his feelings for the person? Oh God. I'm a small girl. Really? Okay, I'm sorry, I just had to laugh because I was just thinking, what's the answer can I give to this? It's not like they don't prepare, but really. Okay, so basically the whole scenario is you're dating a man, or let's say in another case you're dating a female, or whatever it is, and then the person is in love, or you feel the person is in love with another person, and obviously you want to know if it's possible for this person to choose you, or overcome his feelings for that person and then stick to you in a relationship. Is it worth breaking up over? First, I've always been of the feeling that love is a feeling that grows with closeness. You know, the more close you get with someone, the more your feelings start to develop, and or you don't just love someone out of the blue like a stranger, except the crushes and all. But then deep love, all this, love, yeah. You don't just you love someone with the more close you get to someone, the more the feeling grows and all. So that's why I advise people in a relationship that when you're in a relationship with someone, try as much as possible to reduce any closeness that you know might lead to feelings developing. So remind yourself why you chose this girl in the first place. In the case of marriage, remind yourself why you loved her, why you love her, why she's your wife, why you picked her amongst every other person and all. Because actually, I think the worst kind of cheat is actually one where an emotional cheat, where you're actually not. It's not like you're just sleeping around again. Now you're actually loving the other person. And yeah, women, I think for me, I think that's what will hurt me more. So I feel talk to your partner. So communication is also key. Talk to. I don't know. This is just my view. Anyways, remind yourself. Okay, in the case where you're loving another person, just give yourself a break from that person. Get close to your partner. Now, you as the partner, what should you do when you notice that your spouse is loving another person? Well, talk to your spouse. Talk. That's the basic solution. Talk to your spouse, because I don't know what you can do anyways. You just have to talk it out. Okay, so I feel that you're loving it. Is it true? Yeah, some will deny and all. Then if after a while you can actually see that you're not being valued, this person is actually loving one person more than another, and you're not married. What do I say? Okay, so next question. This says, my ex and I broke up a year ago, but looking at our old photos, I get butterflies, and thinking of how it makes me smell. What does this mean? Whew, what does this mean? People, should I break it to him? Guy, basically, you still have feelings for your ex. That's how I'm going to say it. Okay, because you said looking at old photos. Yeah, old photos might just, spark memories. Yeah, you guys had good memories together, so why should it make you angry? So yeah, so the old photos might just bring out memories and all. But the fact that you still think of her and then you're still smiling, you're happy, gives you this warm, cozy feeling. Yeah, baby, you still love her. Next question. How do I maintain a long distance relationship, and what are the chances of survival? Long distance relationship. For one, I really don't like the idea of a long distance relationship. Just me. Yeah, but some people, like, you don't have a choice. Maybe you guys started dating and you're close, and then all of a sudden something takes your partner to a far, far away land. Okay, and then you just have to survive. So long distance relationship. For a long distance relationship, you guys need to communicate on a regular. It's already bad enough that you're not seeing yourself regularly. You're not seeing yourself. You're not in a you can't just pop up at this place. See each other when you want to. It's already bad enough. So the only way you can balance this is by communicating. Make sure you communicate every single day, because lack of communication will actually now make you start feeling weary. As I said, love feelings grow without close you are with someone. So if you cannot be close physically, at least you'll be close. Sorry, what's the word? You'll be close wordly. I don't know if that's a thing, but yeah. Talk to the person more, communicate more, remind yourself of times you've had together, and if you've not really had times together, take out maybe once in a while, you can just visit the person, and if it's not really possible for you to visit the person, make sure you communicate on a regular. And as time goes on, review your relationship timing. Like now, you might do, okay, in maybe half a year, every half a year you review, okay, so with this long distance relationship, are we getting better? Is our bond growing stronger? And if you're now developing feelings for another person, and I said, first remind yourself, but if that's not working, babe, you just have to bring it to him, or boy, you have to bring it to her, that okay, maybe this long distance is not good for you. As I said, not everybody can handle a long distance relationship, but if you're sure that you can handle it, then you have to communicate on a regular. That is not even negotiable. Make sure you communicate. Chances of survival with long distance relationship. I hate to be a pessimist, but let's just say 40% chance of survival, chance of actually being working out. Most times, most cases I've seen, it doesn't really work out. But as I said, depends on the individual involved. You guys have to be mature and choose. Okay, so now, this one is saying, please give me some tips for a new relationship. People, why are all these questions just about romantic relationship and all? Please, I'm not a relationship expert. I'm just saying according to my view. Okay, so new relationship. New relationships are really the best because at that point you guys don't really know each other. You're just in the phase of being cozy and oh yeah, you guys are just loving up and all. So you're not even starting noticing the person's faults. And also yeah, new relationships the best. So tips for making a new relationship work out. You guys need from start, even maybe before you get into a relationship, you guys need to define the relationship. Make sure you define it, be clear. What are the things I like? What are the things I don't like? These are things that it's a no-no for me. Okay, these are things that, well, it's a no, but yeah, I can still consider maybe because of things. Okay, these are things that would not work in this relationship. You guys need to talk it out. The mistake most people make in getting into a relationship, when getting into a relationship, is they don't really talk about it. Like, there's a post I saw where someone says, okay, they want to go with the flow. But the mistake is, I saw a post where it says, okay, if someone tells you go with the flow, yeah, the person just wants to waste your time. Actually, true, because most of the time that's it. Because you can't just go with the flow with something as serious as a relationship and all. You have to talk it out. Okay, let me know what you like so that I know how to please you. Let me know what you don't like so I know how not to offend you. And also when you talk about, okay, so what, and then apart from dislikes and likes, you have to talk about what future are we actually seeing for this relationship. Why exactly are we dating? Are we just dating so that, well, we can just date that while away time, or date like so that I just protect myself and not do nonsense with other people, or some people's idea, or we're dating for the main aim of getting married. Most people lie to themselves that because of marriage they're actually dating, but some people have actually gotten it wrong. Some people can presently get married to their own partner. So I feel that is very mixed up. So you guys need to talk it out so that you don't even get things. So at the end of the day, you're not like, oh, he hurt me, and oh, you're just saying he hurt me for someone that was not even thinking of marrying you in the first place, and you're like, oh, you really broke my heart. So talk it out and know what you want. So defining your relationship, and also yeah, again, as I said, maybe you have to communicate a whole lot. Like communicate a lot when you're having issues. You have to, at a point, maybe if you're angry for a day and all, after that you have to actually talk it out. Don't let a problem just say, okay, we've had a problem, I'm just so that we're fine, and then you don't talk about it. Talk about it because it actually helps in solving that issue. Okay, next question. Okay, this says my parents don't like my new partner. Oh, sorry, my parents don't like my partner, and they have someone they want for me. How do I get them to agree with me? So this is actually sounding like an African magic movie kind of plot and all. But yeah, actually it happens that most of the time your parents feel they know best for you, so they already have a proposed person in their mind or a view of how the person you should marry is. So most time when you come with someone different, you're like, no, I don't want it. But as I said, I've not gone through all this stage. This is just my own opinion. But I feel in the case of why your parents are not agreeing with your decision, I feel you need to sit yourself down and actually think, is there a possibility that my parents are actually right? Because the truth is, your parents don't want to hurt you. They just feel that's what's right for you. And okay, is there a possibility that I am right in this case? And then if not, when you sit yourself down and you see that, okay, you know what, your happiness is paramount and all, and what they're saying, like, you don't feel really happy in that kind of case, talk to your parents. First thing, you have to talk to them. And if talking with them is not yielding what you want, I really don't know the advice to you, because I can't advise you to elope. I said, I can't advise you. Okay, so I really wouldn't advise you to elope, but in a case whereby your parents are not agreeing with the partner, and you guys are really in love with each other, and you really see a future. Because the thing about a relationship is, don't let others see the future for you. You have to see the future of yourself. Are you seeing the future in that relationship? If you are, then I feel just don't. I won't say annoy your parents. In fact, I don't want to say anything. Before people will come and hit me wrong. I'm not saying go against your parents, but your happiness is quite paramount. That's in the case whereby you think your parents are not really making the best choice for you, and in the case whereby you can actually flow along with their decision. Yeah, let's flow along with them, flow along with it. But truth is, parents, please, I feel we're in the 21st century. I feel the idea of you wanting your daughter to, you having someone kept for your daughter, or someone you want your daughter to marry. Some people don't even, not from childhood, maybe in the nearest future, maybe okay, out of what boys that are liking, and you just have this one person, oh, this is the person that I want my daughter to marry, and all. And then you're like, I want you to marry, is that this person? Or I feel you guys should actually just, as much as you guys have standards and set up rules, I feel if it gets a case where your daughter is not actually going to be happy, I feel you should also review your rules and all, because at the end of the day, your child's happiness is also important. Yeah, in case I'm by, I'm not saying I don't feel you should make a decision for your daughter, especially when it comes to marriage. You guys are already married on your own. Let her make a decision in her own marriage. Let her make a decision concerning who she wants to marry, who she wants to be with, because at the end of the day, she's the one that's going to live the life, not you. You can always try to guide our stance. So yeah, that's it for today. I remain your humble host, Elizabeth Daniel. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Please comment. Thank you all for watching, and this is Talk with Liz Tuesday session. See you guys on Friday. Yeah, Friday. I love you.